Hi guys, this is Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and today I have for you an impromptu love reading. It's actually a love reading for soulmates. So I'm gonna go ahead and it's in the title. Okay, you knew it before you got here. And I have no idea who it's for. It's for a soulmate relationship. Okay. So I have been seeing and feeling some certain like themes and patterns in soulmate relationships. While this reading is timeless, I will say that as of now, we had an exact square of Mars and Venus on Monday. Today is Friday, okay? That energy is still with us. Those planets are still only 2 degrees apart. And in fact, 2 degrees on the other side of Mars, we still have Neptune. So check out the astro forecast that I did for that. The Neptune and Venus square Mars videos, and then there's a little pick a card or pick a pile reading for that as well, which I'm now labeling as interactive tarot readings. Okay, I mean it's the same thing, it's just different language, you guys. Okay, I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you in advance for likes, shares, and subscribes. I do of course have a link below if you're interested in sending a donation, a love offering. I'm pretty open to trades and things like that, especially if you're local. So just, hit me up with a proposal. I've got email info if you want to book me for a personal reading. And I don't even know if I have it posted anywhere, but I am running the 2020 special. So it is $20 per 20 minutes of personalized video reading for you, shared via a private YouTube link. Okay. So, 20 for 20, 40 for 40, 60 for 60. Hit me up. Send me a couple questions, your birth chart, if you want any astrological insights. That's always fun for me. So, yeah, if for some reason this is not your reading, poke around. You're going to find one, hopefully, that has a message for you, whatever it is that you're guided to. And like I said, it is timeless, okay? It is timeless, even though we've got this sticky energy in the air right now, okay, with the planets between Venus and Mars, okay? So Venus, of course, represents the divine feminine, and Mars represents the divine masculine, both in a soulmate pairing and within, okay? So before I go into the reading, I've been very, very, very strongly intuitively guided to sit down and pull out my Cancer Venus and have a mom talk with you guys about soulmates, all right? And it's not just about using protection, okay? I mean, that's important too. You guys know. You had all the mom talks, I hope. And if not, hit me up. I still do those, okay? They had me take notes because you guys know how I like to ramble, all right? So I definitely have some bullet points that I want to hit before I even get into this whole soulmate conversation, because there's a lot of... there is a lot about soulmate connections that I think is really, really, really misunderstood. Let me talk first about what I mean by soulmates. These are soul contracts, okay? Now, all karmic contracts that you have on file for this lifetime are ones that, in my belief, we enter into before we come into this lifetime, in the in-between lives, okay? That's when we hash all that out. Each of us has our own journey. Each of us has our own path. But part of our contracts, sometimes it is about healing old karmic debt from previous lifetimes. Sometimes it is about laying the foundation for future lifetimes, okay? Literally, sometimes soulmate contracts are done, and this is a lot of intuition coming in now, to bring into the world a child that has a very specific destiny, okay? And you are the people that this destined child has chosen as its parents, okay? So sometimes that's the reason why soulmates are brought together. But often they are meant to help us heal wounds. They're sent to us to help us learn lessons. And I gotta tell you, man, like, the most important relationship in your entire karmic journey, it's not your soulmate relationship. It's your relationship with yourself, okay? So you are your own soulmate first and foremost. Please understand that. Your divine masculine and divine feminine within you, they are soulmates, okay? Your higher self and your lower self, your shadow self, they are soulmates as well. I know, right? It's mind-blowing. Anyways, so please understand that throughout all of this stuff that I'm covering, throughout all of my advice that I ever give about soulmate relationships, understand that your relationship with yourself is the most important thing. Okay. And part of that has to do with being at a vibration level. Soulmate relationships are not just about finding the right person, they are about being the right person. Okay. So we're going to get into that. First thing I want to say, you have more than one. Yeah, you have more than one. Okay. Potential soulmates in this lifetime. You might meet them all, you might meet none of them. If you don't meet any of them, don't worry, you got another lifetime. You're going to get around to it. Okay. Here's the reason why. Some are not forever soulmates, okay? Some are literally just here to help you learn a particular lesson about love, about the world, about yourself. But another reason why we have multiple soulmates is sometimes, you remember when you're in school, I love school, okay? You guys know I love school. Not everybody loves school, but it's called soul school, okay? I'm a teacher. I've been a student for most of my life. So I like to use school metaphors, okay? This is really particular to me because I was always that kid who wanted to get an A. Like, I just wanted to learn things. I wanted to do good. And so I hated partner work. Okay, unless I got a really cool partner, all right? Because partner work was like, we have an assignment that we are here to do, and I've done all of my work. And if the partner doesn't do the work, it's not going to be awesome. Okay, it's not going to be awesome. Okay, so you have, fortunately, a teacher. Yourself, your higher self, your guides, your angels, your deities, whoever, whatever divinity you involve yourself with. Okay, has got your back. Okay, if you're partnered with somebody and you're on a soulmate path and you're in a soulmate relationship and you're doing the work on yourself to make that work, and the other person is just not in a place where they can do the work, don't worry, boo-boos, you're gonna get your soulmate. It's just not gonna be that one. Okay, you can be repartnered if somebody else is not doing the work for whatever reason in the lifetime, because you have to understand, it's not just like, oh, boop, we bumped into each other, we're soulmates, everything's going to be great now. No, it's about work. Okay, it's a lesson in your soul school curriculum. It's something you have to do to graduate. All right, it is something that is going to be work. All right, of course, please understand that your path is essential to you. Your soulmate's path is essential to them, okay? Your guides are not going to let you lose sight. They really don't want you to lose sight of your own path, okay? Understand that just finding and being your soulmate, finding your soulmate and being with them, that's not your destiny. Everybody has something else that they're called here to do. If you find your soulmate in the process, it's because that's somebody who's going to help you to fulfill your destiny. All right, but I want to make sure that's very, very clear. Simply finding your soulmate and being with them for the rest of your life, that's not a destiny. You're here for so much more. We are all here for so much more, especially if you're on a spiritual path, if you're going through awakening, if you're a healer. You have so much more to do in this world than just find that one person. So make sure that you're doing the work on yourself so that you don't end up repeating karmic cycles again and again because you're not doing the work. All right. Sometimes you meet your person before you're really ready for each other. Okay, that's another bullet point that they want me to talk about here. All right. Be gentle and be forgiving. Okay, because sometimes you will meet, sometimes a soulmate path, the way that it plays out in a lifetime is not consistent. It's not like, oh, I just met this person, we're going to be together forever. Boom, soulmates, done. End of story. Nah, we got roller coasters to go on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, sometimes you meet your soulmate at a time that it's just they're not ready for you, you're not ready for them, neither of you are ready for each other. Okay, some of you will meet a soulmate, find another and be with them, and then that's not your forever soulmate. You end up going back to your previous one. Okay, so please understand, soulmates are not these things that are just written in soul. Oh, I met this person, I have to be with them because they're really, really, really my soulmate. Okay, in fact, seeking your soulmate in that way is really, really counterproductive. All right, because once you find them, okay, let's say your soulmate's on their path, they're doing the work. All right, you find them, they will be in their divine state. They will be the divine masculine or the divine feminine that is ready to step into this soul contract, to step into this soulmate relationship, okay, and do the work together. If you haven't done the work on yourself, you're not going to match that vibration. And that person's going to have to go find their own other soulmate because you haven't done the work, okay? So understand, if you're a divine feminine, that's your job right now, is to be the divine feminine, whether you're with or not with your soulmate, okay? If you're a divine masculine, that's your job right now. Get to know yourself, do the work on you. Sorry, I've got some chamomile that is still going. Hold on just one second. Okay, dealt with the fire hazard. I'm back. All right. I think I was in the middle of talking about making sure that you're able to match the vibration of your divine partner once you guys are, once your path is ready for you to be in union. Okay. Once you come across them. And if you find a situation where you realize that, you know, this person is my soulmate, but just not right now. They're not ready. I'm not ready. Just not right now. Okay. Understand that the work that it takes to get ready to really engage in this soul contract can be very, very difficult. All right. And sometimes those separations can be very, very painful. Okay. The work that's done after the separation is often even more painful. So if you are in a situation, and I've been seeing this in the cards a lot lately, where you're coming back into union with a soulmate that y'all weren't ready for each other before, definitely have some compassion. Okay. That's part of your end of the bargain. Okay, is to have some compassion for whatever you have been through with that person. Okay, be willing to leave the past in the past if you truly believe that this is your soulmate and your future. That is a divinely guided message. Okay, so like I said, you guys are ready for union when you've done the work and they've done the work, and you guys are ready to do the work, a different work together, right? You don't get to stop doing your own work when you find your soulmate. Okay, it's just you got to keep doing your independent study, but now you have this partner project too that's going to be really amazing and successful, and hopefully if you do the work. Okay, the final thing that you really want to talk to yourself about, especially if you're in union or if you're in a connection with somebody where there's been a lot of off and on between you guys, you have to ask yourself if that's really your soulmate. Is this a person who I'm going through the ups and downs with because it is legitimately helping me learn more about myself? Or is this just a never-ending cycle? And if I looked at it realistically and I was honest with myself, I'd probably have to leave this person. So I just convinced myself instead that it's a soulmate, and then that's how I say. Or it's a twin flame, okay? No. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, you guys, okay? Understand that your path is your path first and foremost. And even once you found that soulmate, like I said, you can't stop doing the work, okay? So get used to doing the work. Like I said, it's not about finding the right person. It's about being the right person as well, okay? Some soulmates, like I said before, are just karmic, okay? Y'all made this agreement. Look, I'm going to come into your life at this point in time, and I'm going to trigger the heck out of you. And that's what's going to get you, the soulmate talking to you, to solve the issues that you need to solve to get ready for your next soulmate, right? Isn't that amazing that people agree to do this for each other in lifetimes? I just think it's really great, all right? So if you're in something that you've convinced yourself is a soulmate connection, take it to your guides, take it to the angels, pray on it, meditate on it, especially if it's anything like what I like to call struggle love. Okay, that no matter, like, that all you're doing is putting work into it. You're not keeping anything. You're just putting work into it. Okay, stay away from those kinds of relationships. All right, and finally, I want to say a little thing about twin flames. We're about 15 minutes into this. Don't worry, it's time stamped. Okay, so anybody who really wanted to skip through could. Y'all are in the know. You guys are getting the mom talk. You're going to be ready for this. Okay, here's what I don't like about the twin flame narrative, okay? It's the idea that a soul was split into two in that in-between time, and that in this lifetime will be reunited, okay? I don't want anybody walking around thinking that their soul is not whole, all right? So I strongly recommend that you walk away from that narrative if it's one that you've been telling yourself, just because it can so easily open the door for, like I said, struggle love, even for like narcissistic abusive relationships, okay? Y'all know I am not about those. That's what I'm here to set people free from. Okay. And including those kinds of relationships with themselves. All right. So that's the spiel. Those are all of my divinely guided notes. And I'm ready to go ahead and get into this, you guys. I have so many decks here. I am ridiculous. I am really ridiculous. I have 6 tarots in front of me. I shuffled all of them. I smudged them before I got into this. And yeah, that is what I'll do. And they want me, I'm going to draw off the top of each of these decks. I did have a flipper though. Okay. I had somebody pop out. All right. I changed the location of the camera so that I can actually see the screen when I'm also showing you a card, because before that was not possible. All right. So the High Priestess came out. I'm going to move her up there. Okay. This is how you know you have a soulmate. You got to check into your intuition. Okay. All right. I'm going to set her up here. I really don't know. She's going to be important later. Okay. All right, we're getting into this. I have no idea how long this is going to be. Like I said, who exactly it's for, what kind of message is going to come out. But let's get into it, okay? I have on hand the mini Rider-Waite, which I'm trying to get better at calling the miniature Coleman Smith, because nobody knows the book by heart, right? We know the pictures by heart. Pamela Coleman Smith was a black woman who made those images. Stop it. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. I have the mini Coleman Smith deck is what I'm going to go ahead and call it. I have Bianco Nero. I have the Cosmic Tarot. I have my Morgan Greer. I have my Decameron Tarot. And I have my Ship of Fools. Okay. They're also asking me to go to, this is actually my newest oracle deck, the Whispers of the Ocean. It is so beautiful, you guys. It is so ridiculously gorgeous. Let me see. This is a very interesting, wow. Man, this is a story about to come out. All right, let's start with an oracle card, please. From the Whispers of the Ocean, divine spirits of love and light, ancestors, angels, allies, guides, thank you so much for being in this space. Thank you for all the divine protection and wisdom that you offer to us. Thank you for helping me to share the message from my Soulmates collective today. You guys, I got the Justice card reversed and the Hierophant reversed, okay? So this is an unfulfilled soul contract. There's still work to be done. Some of you guys are wondering that exact thing. This is coming up because some of you guys, you're not with somebody and it doesn't look, we're not going to do that. It doesn't honestly feel like there's no indication in the real world, like in your 3D, that there's any chance of you and this person coming together. But you just know. You just know. Okay? If this is somebody from your past, you just know they're coming back. You just know this is not done yet. Okay? It's somebody from your past that told me. All right? All right. Break through to new dimensions. Push to surface and blend into the environment. These are some specific questions. Now, we've got whales here. These are beautiful. All right. This is some serious, it's a very, very deep, deep blue. And they're telling me this is third eye. Break through to new dimensions and push to surface, you guys. They're both whales. All right. I keep forgetting the camera's not in the middle there. They're both whales. Look at how, didn't I tell you they're beautiful? All right. Okay. So it's the way these two pictures come together. And in fact, I wonder if that's even a better representation, okay? Because you have to push to the surface first in order to break through to new dimensions. But then, do we reverse the whole thing? No, these are a pair. All right, so Push to surface says you may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics in your life. Where are you putting your energy? What's draining your energy? What are you putting your energy into that you're not getting anything out of? Get rid of that. Put it on hold. Put it down. Let it go. Cut the cord. Okay? You have somewhere to be. It's the surface. In fact, it's way up above the surface. Okay, you guys? It's way up above the surface. Okay? This is amazing. But they also want me to point out they're getting help. Okay? So do you see how that the whale that has come to the surface has kind of been nudged up by this larger force? All right? And they're telling me that's not another person necessary. It's just a larger force. Something bigger than you is what's pushing you through to the surface. There should be Six of Swords. Six of Swords just came up. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, the information is below. And remember, when I talk about, get into this, you guys, relationship roles can be reversed. All right? They just want me to say that. Okay. Six of Swords came up. Why did we do that? It's about looking at things from another perspective. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. So check out my daily draws on Instagram. Okay? That's what came up earlier. All right. So push to surface. And then you got to go up above it. All right. This is that feeling when you're like you know what your midline is, you know what your baseline is, your mid-level, like here's where I'm chill, here's where I'm cool. Things aren't necessarily amazing, but they're also not necessarily like blah. It also has to do with the amount of energy or effort that you're putting into something. Okay. Some of you guys are like chilling under the water doing your C-level work, and we're like, no, we don't just need like an A-. We need you to fucking nail this assignment. Okay. I'm sucking my school metaphors. You really got to put some effort into this, because it's gonna require you to look at things very, very differently than you ever have before. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. You guys, stop it. Look what is under the water. It's that larger force. You guys, this is 25, 27. There's a card in between these. They want me to look at that. They're all shuffled up, so of course I gotta dig. 25. Yes. Okay. 25 and 27. 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. And 7 is it's an odd number. Odd numbers in tarot are inner numbers. Okay. So that means something that's going on inside of you. In fact, it's a number about assessment and reflection. Okay. Then you have 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay. That's about wrapping something up. Getting ready to close things out. Coming to the understanding that you need. Getting the resources that you need. Don't tell me I did. And I distracted myself. 26. I need 26. Okay. Because there's something in between here. You guys, sorry. Fast forward. Do a little doop doop. 26, where you at? I was trying to talk. I know. Damn. Stop it. It's not a whale. It's this crazy sea animal. Oh my God, stop it. Where you need to be. Acknowledge how you're feeling. Have faith the universe will take care of a current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Okay? That's the only thing standing in between where you are now and what's to come. You're already where you need to be. Okay? You're already where you need to be. All right. I know they wanted me to say that. Push to the surface. That's where you need to be in order to break through to new dimensions. Okay? Whatever. All right, guys. There's your first message. There's so much blue here. Okay, look at all the blue in the high priestess. Don't forget, she's sitting here watching over. She's like presiding over this reading. Those are so gorgeous. All of the blue. Now, this is what your partner's doing. Blending into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. Okay, so if the energy that I just described didn't feel like you, you're like, oh no, that's not me, that's my person, then this is you. But if I just described you, this is your person. He's an octopus or she's an octopus. Look how freaking gorgeous. I love octopuses, octopi. All right, but I love this card, just the coloration. It's so gorgeous. Okay, but check this out. He's got 8 arms, and he's always doing something with all of them, right? So there's somebody who's being called to push through this because they really are starting to lose faith that this could be a soulmate relationship. Okay. You guys are about at that point where you want to put yourself first. You're putting yourself first. You want to take care of yourself. You're ready to be the divine feminine you are, be the divine masculine you are. And you're just like, you know what? I'm not waiting around for this person. I'm not waiting around for this connection. I'm removing my faith and my hope from the situation. And you guys, don't get me wrong, that's an okay thing to do. But this larger something, this force is coming through and asking you, no, push to the surface and then go beyond. Okay? The other person has their eye on you. They're literally moving things around. They showed me this octopus, like picking up trinkets and moving them around to be able to get to you. Okay? 27 minutes in. I don't want to take too long because sometimes these videos cut off. Okay. So there's the other person. Okay. Here's this current status of this connection, y'all. Imbalanced. Okay. It's not imbalanced. You would think it would be, but it's imbalanced. This is karma unfulfilled. But also they're telling me so many things. Oh, gosh, don't give me this sad story. Okay. All right. The reason why this person is about ready to give up on this is because all the facts are not on the table. Okay. All the facts of the case are not yet clear. So something is like, this is addressing that situation. Okay. Stop it. Okay. This is the octopus. Okay. This person has a message, they have an offer, they have something that they want to deliver to the other person, but they're holding it very, very close to their chest. There's a potential of deception on behalf of I don't feel like this person has been deceptive necessarily. He may have been. I'm talking about the person in the card. And knows what to do about it. Why are his pants so big? This person has changed. Wow. Those people who lose 150 pounds and their pants don't fit anymore. Okay. That's what Spirit wants to talk to me about. Spirit wants me to look on the bottom of these. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles from the Pam Coleman Smith deck. So these are single people. Stop it. This is the second Four of Cups. Somebody looking back at what once was, feeling like there's something missing from their life. Okay? All right? Next deck, like I said, I don't know. I just had all these decks. I shuffled. I said, whatever you need, bring to top. And they're like, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're drawing. Okay. So I have the Empress reversed here. Stop it. This is the series I have. Y'all tell me what it means. Okay. Tell me what it means. This is, Wow. These are both the feminine energies. These are the two representations of the divine feminine in the tarot deck. What's on the base? Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay. This is a divine feminine. This is who's doubting their intuition. Because we have I feel like it is the feminine. Now, the feminine doesn't have to be a man in the relationship. There might not be a man in the relationship. I said the masculine doesn't have to be the man. The feminine doesn't have to be a woman. Okay. But whoever is the more receptive energy, generally speaking. Okay. She is beginning to lose faith. She's just, yeah. She doesn't, wow. These are part of the message. All right. Six Pentacles reversed, preceded by the Lovers reversed, Justice, and the Five of Cups. The Empress doesn't want to grow this anymore. She doesn't want to grow this right now. I'm sorry. But she's just, she feels like she needs to go pursue her own justice. She's very sad about this. It is definitely a loss. She really would have liked for this to have worked out, but she has to seek her own justice in the world with or without her partner. Kudos. All right. It's just taking too long. We've got the Prince of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Oh, wow. The Hierophant reversed. The bottom of that deck has the Judgment card reversed. But it's yet to come. Shit. There's still another round. Yep. If that's what you were here for, if that's what you clicked on this video, because in the beginning I gave some hint that there were some of you guys weren't even sure that this is really, that, you know, you just have this feeling that that things are not done in this situation yet. There's still another round. It's yet to come. That's why Judgment is reversed. Calling up something that was previously dead. Okay. Calling it up and reviewing it, and I'm going to be real with you guys. This is the mythology that they want me to harp on right here. Okay, this is Judgment Day. According to the Bible, everybody who like is dead, you know, they're all on the ground and stuff like that, or like wherever. That's why Catholics don't cremate. Okay. Because you have to have your whole body with you on Judgment Day. In fact, like it's not even really good to separate body parts, which is kind of messed up because when you think of all the like the relics of the saints that are all over, I don't know, do they not need their bodies? But like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird what they do with body parts in the Middle Ages. Okay. All right. So this Judgment card, on Judgment Day, what happens to these bodies is they get called back up. And this body, by the way, is the relationship, whatever happened between you two before. They get called back up and reviewed. All right. It's kind of like that whole, you get there to heaven, St. Peter's like, well, we got to look at what you did good, what you did bad. And I feel like that is a conversation that's meant to be had. That is yet to be had in this situation. Okay. I do feel like it's happening together because even though this Empress sees things not moving, they're not, there's no exchange. I really feel like there's no exchange between these people. She's not going to hold on to it. She got to go do her own thing. All right. But we have Five of Swords reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed. To me, the Five of Swords is the apology card. And the Five of Pentacles kind of too. If you're on the outs with somebody and you want that to stop. Or if something's just just like a struggle all the time, you've got knives in your mind about it, that's going to stop. Okay? It's time for that to stop. Somebody wants to hold on to this. Because we got that. Look at that. This is the Prince of Pentacles. Okay? I got to work out like a better angle. There you go. This is the Prince of Pentacles. Because see, look how he's holding on to that. Where you at? There you go. I'm dumb. Okay. So see how tightly he's clutching that. That's how tightly the guy in the Four of Pentacles, like he's really holding on to his stuff right here. Okay. What is on the base? And this came up earlier too. Stop it. With the Queen of Pentacles. Stop it. I shuffled this deck so much, I swear to you guys. Go check out Instagram because this was this yesterday's reading? These homeboys shut up, okay? All right? This is coming out of, there's love in this situation, you guys. There's love in this situation. But two people who are not talking about it, and it's just time for that to stop. It's time for that to stop. You guys need to, and then look, stop it. That bitch. There's the Empress. And the High Priestess. Yeah. Okay. This is what needs to be talked about. There's deception. There was deception. There might have been deception on both sides, or at least just like literally robbing yourself of the ability to solve a problem because you wouldn't communicate. You were just keeping everything to yourself. You didn't want to reveal what your emotions were about the situation. So you're just like, bye. Okay. Son of Swords could be ghosting. Some of you guys, the reason why the Divine Feminine thinks that this is going nowhere is because they, stop it, I'll get there in a second. Because they were ghosted. And this person hasn't come back. And like, you know what? I was willing to have a conversation about it, but that conversation is not happening. So I'm going to mourn it. I'm going to say, man, that sucks. But in order to achieve balance, I have to move forward without this person. In their mind, that's what they really, really need. Okay? They're pointing, just go to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, you guys. Read all of this week's posts. Okay? Because what were you just trying to show me? Okay, because the other day I talk about the one in which I say the Queen of Swords is with Bianca now. I say the Queen of Swords is speaking the Wheel of Fortune into reverse, and they just show me that same set of cards, and it's her just looking at the situation and saying, no, this isn't moving forward. Okay? It's the King that's not moving forward. You guys. Again, like, gender is irrelevant to, like, the gender on the card doesn't have to be the gender of the person in the relationship, okay? This was deception. This was deception. And I feel like somebody outside of this relationship was stirring the pot. I'm being real with you. I'm being very, very real. Because this 6 is I feel like this is something from outside the relationship being brought into the relationship. So somebody or somebodies were stirring the pot in the past, and that information needs to come out. You don't have all the facts. You don't have all the facts. We have 3 High Priestesses, you guys. 6 decks and 3 High Priestesses. That's a message. Okay? She's reversed right now, but this conversation is coming. And guess who else gets put upright? After that conversation, you're the High Priestess and the Empress upright now. Okay? Upright. Whenever something comes out reversed, especially a major, that's my question. How do we get this upright? Shit. Stop it! Okay. This is the Emperor reversed, you guys. This is the Divine Masculine, and he's reversed. Guess who's underneath him? The Empress. She's upright. That bitch upright. Okay? Right now, the perception is kind of that he's an asshole. I'm sorry. He might have ghosted. Because this Knight of Pentacles is upright. She's ready to go. She's ready to go. She's going on that path anymore. She had this vision of a path with this divine emperor, or this divine masculine, even though he fucked up. I'm gonna be real with you. She's like, you know what? This is a thing that I wish we could just talk and resolve it and move on. But he went into that. So she's like, all right, I guess this is not my soulmate. That's what Lover's reverse. She's like, I guess I was wrong. I thought that homie was my soulmate. I was wrong. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to leave this path where nothing's happening because I feel like it's an illusion. I'm going to get on this path where I'm going on my way. And there's two people on this horse. Okay. Oh, by the way, it's an erotic tarot deck. If you don't like boobs, don't look. Okay. If you're not 18, don't look. Okay. There's two people on that horse. She's wearing blue, just like the high priestess. She's wearing blue. She may be going off in another direction with somebody else, or she may just be, that's her new vision. I'm like, that path's not, that road is closed. So here's my new vision that I'm creating. And it's probably me on the horse with somebody else. Just saying. You want to talk. You're not on the bottom, but you want to talk. 3 coins. Death reversed. 6 of cups reversed. And the devil. Oh, strength reversed. He hurting. There's just some hurt in the situation. In fact, I really feel like that's what's going on. I feel like the energy, the square with Venus, the square with Neptune, actually put the divine masculine in touch with his inner feminine. He had to get in touch with his emotions in a way that he hasn't in a very long time. And it's changing his perspective on things and what he thinks he's able to do. Okay? Don't worry, we're going to get into this more. We're going to get into his perspective. This is his perspective, they say. He feels this emotionally. He can't get past this. She's ready to move on. Okay? And their mind, honestly, she doesn't want to. She really doesn't want to. She's going against her intuition. But here's what happens. Her intuition is like, no, that's really your soulmate. You should go ahead, like, work on you. Don't, like, wait around for anybody. But don't worry, he'll be back. And she's just like, you know what? I got things to do. I got places to be. Okay? So she's starting to come up with other plans. But she doesn't really want to. I'm letting you know. All right, so here's what we got. We'll do them one at a time. Okay, 3 of coins, death reverse, the 6 of cups reverse, and the devil. Ooh, snap. Yeah. Straight card reversed, and the 5 of coins. This feeling so left out in the cold in this situation, that's what's crazy to me. I feel like he did this to himself. I feel like she wanted to talk before, and now she's not. Or she's not going out of her way for this guy anymore. That's for sure. Who do I go to? Who wants to talk some more? Morgan. Okay. We have a lot from Morgan. She's like, I said what I need to say. Okay, so Cosmic Tarot is going to give me information on the Emperor. Wow, too much, but let's see. Wow. All right, so remember I said the 5 of Swords came out reversed earlier? Ooh. We have another moon. I can't take all those, but I'll talk to the moon. He is in his feelings. He's feeling things, you guys, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that is what he's beginning to see. That he's had a lot of habits and patterns and actions, maybe even thought patterns that did not align. They were not in alignment with where it is he wants to be, what it is he's really trying to create in his life. Because this Magician is reversed. Okay. He's trying to close that out. He's realizing he didn't mean to be that way. I feel like he's even able to see now, like the thing that whatever happened that hurt her feelings, I think he's just now really beginning to see, like, oh crap, I didn't mean to. It's like you tell yourself the narrative, well, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, so that wasn't my fault. But you gotta understand, impact is different than intention. You may not have meant to hurt somebody, but if you know you hurt somebody, you're being given an opportunity to fix that. Okay? But this, I feel like this divine masculine person, this energy, literally just kind of started to figure out what they were doing wrong the whole time. We have 2 Four of Cups. Okay? This was not happy with the options available to him. When I say him, we're just talking about the Emperor. Tell me now, because this is the deck, the Decameron Tarot, my erotic tarot. Why is the Emperor reversed? Okay, they want me to talk about the meaning of that card that means settling the estate. We have another Hierophant reversed. Ooh, eek. I feel like it's almost like he's trying to get out of another soul contract right now, is a possibility. It may be that, because this came out with the 9 of Spades reversed. The 6 of Pentacles again, okay? There's 3 6 of Pentacles here. There's going to be lots of give and take coming up. And the Magician reversed there. The Hanged Woman and the Devil. The Hanged Woman and the Devil. Okay. You're going to, yeah. Yes, I love this. There was something preventing him from giving, from like really doing an equal give and take in this relationship before. And he didn't mean it to be that way. This Magician reverse, I don't feel like it's somebody who's being deceptive. I literally feel it's somebody who acted in a very strong way. Like their actions were very, very powerful. And they didn't mean it to be that way. Okay? And they're beginning to see this from a higher perspective. Okay? Oh my God, you guys. So yeah, we've had lots of energy that would indicate potential reunions coming up very soon. And I'm going to say that all of these cards here kind of help to confirm that for me. All right. So there is your almost 50-minute reading. Look at that. Stop. Okay. I got a lag. So can you see that? Okay. 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. Do we have advice? Advice for the feminine. Wow. It's the Lover's upright. It's the 10 of Cups. That's what I was going to say. He might have some anxiety that he's not financially stable enough. Okay? He might have some anxiety about coming into a commitment. He may just come out of one. I'm being real with you. Okay? But I feel like you guys are going to talk about the pros and cons. I feel like that's what this card is right here. This 5 of Swords. It's usually blockage, but I'm not feeling that right now. That's advice for the Divine Feminine. Oh, looky. For the masculine, we got another 3 of Pentacles. Give me some more advice. Keep working. Keep building, you guys. Stop it. More double confirmation. Remember we had the Death card earlier reversed? We had the Judgment card earlier reversed. Yeah, it's something that it's in your blind spot, okay? Fuck. Come on. Yeah. You don't realize that there's this way of thinking that you really, really, really need to leave behind. This is advice for the Divine Masculine before you go back and approach this person. You're working on it. Okay? It has to do with collaboration and cooperation. It has to do with reminding yourself that you are a team. Okay? It all has to do with not bringing third-party energy into a connection. Some of y'all need to hear that. Okay? You're not seeing it just yet. Okay? This is another card that came up earlier in my daily draw. You're not seeing it just yet, Divine Masculine, but you're on the way. You really are on the way. Okay? Talk to somebody about it. But be very careful who you go to, because you know there's these trifling hoes out there. Okay, don't even mess with that. Be careful about the external. Look, if you're one of these two people and you really do want this connection to come together, right now you got to focus on who is like people outside of this connection. Make sure that if you talk to anybody about it or bring anybody else into it, that it's somebody that you really trust who is looking out for the best interest of both parties. Okay? Because Neptune still has its influence on Mars. You guys stop it. So what happened is they were kind of all together. Neptune and Venus are moving apart from one another. And Venus is the divine feminine. Mars wants to follow the divine feminine, but Neptune is a distraction. It's an illusion. And it doesn't have to be another temptation so much. You guys, wow, can you bring me down? Thank you. He's observing the situation, okay? Whenever the divine masculine looks upon his divine feminine, you know what I want that divine feminine to be doing? Herself, okay? But with an open, compassionate heart, all right? Say some prayers about it. Talk to your guides. Tomorrow's in bulk. It's a really great day for attracting love into your life. Okay, so look into that. Look into the history around that. Happy in bulk to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Comment, like, share if it was something that resonated with you. And thank you very much for being here with me today. Book me at the info below if you want a personal. All right, take care.